Bekasi, Indonesia. The bustling city of Bekasi, located on the eastern border of Jakarta, has a long history dating back to the 5th century. But demographically, it boasts one of Indonesia's youngest populations, an attractive asset not just to the sizable number of multinationals based here, but also for local startups. 8 Villages is a young tech firm that moved here 2 years ago. The 3-story building it occupies is not much to look at from the outside. But inside, it buzzes with a youthful, creative energy. Dressed mostly in casual tops and jeans, the majority of the programmers in this open office are in their early 20s. A few are younger still, in their late teens. Their laptop screens are filled with mind-boggling codes only an experienced computer engineer can comprehend. It is hard to imagine what this young, tech-savvy bunch has to do with rural farmers who live hundreds of thousands of kilometers away. But the fact is, their work closely intertwines. Exploited by middlemen. Agriculture is a key sector in the Indonesian economy, accounting for 14% of its gross domestic product. Roughly 1 in 3 Indonesians are farmers. Some work in large plantations, and some whose land is less than 0.25 hectare in size are categorized as small farmers. They are also some of Indonesia's poorest people, making up no less than 30% of the country's low-income earners. The main issue is their farm size, says Dr. Akmadai Prayatmoho, a professor from the Faculty of Agriculture in Gadjah Mada University. The land area is simply too small to generate enough income for them. But that is just one problem. Even for those owning bigger plots of land, earnings from their harvests often fall short of potential. The cause? Farmers' heavy reliance on middlemen who act as the bridge between them and consumers. To maximize profits, these merchants pay farmers as little as they can. They do it either by colluding to suppress the prices of perishables, or exploiting the fact that the farmers, many of whom borrow money to buy seeds and fertilizers, are indebted to them. Professor Akmadai points out that harvested crops could go through as many as 8 middlemen before they end up in retail. Each dealer typically earns a 10 to 20% margin. Hence, when products reach consumers, the prices become very high when, in fact, the farmers sold them for very low prices. It is a vicious cycle of poverty that small Indonesian farmers have found hard to break, until now, thanks to a smartphone app developed by 8 Villages young coders. Rego Pants, which means fair price, is a new way to sell and shop for groceries that bypasses the middlemen. The app is an unexpected departure for its co-founder, Sani Gaddafi, 37, who previously founded one of Indonesia's most successful social networks when Facebook was still in its infancy. Social network for farmers. The year was 2004. Sani was still a university student, and FreeNDSD ruled the social networking space. As a programmer, I tried to create the Indonesian version of it, he says. His social networking project, called FUPEI, Friends Uniting Program, especially Indonesian, managed to register 200,000 users in just 2 years, an impressive feat back then.